All right, welcome back, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. We're back from Memorial Day weekend. And Mark, can you hear me, buddy?
I can hear you good.
All right, perfect. Just in case. We've got Phil with us all the way down from Arizona, from Chime's headquarters. We're going to be talking about the open house app that a lot of you don't use, but you know it's there and you need to use it and you love it. Mark, I'm talking to you.
Yeah. I'm laughing.
Phil, welcome, buddy.
Hi, how are you guys today?
Good, man. Good. We've got Mark. By the way, Phil, Mark's on the team. He's an associate of mine. That's why I was making fun of him about the app.
I actually don't even know this guy.
Oh, good grief. Yeah, it's a very underutilized program, I believe. It's two-faceted. We have the web version form. We have the app form, or the app version as well. It's a really great tool, and I'd love to that I'm getting the opportunity to show you guys a little bit more of it today.
Excellent, man. You're cutting off a little bit, so we will let you know if you freeze up.
Yeah, let me know that. It's funny, Murphy's Law, right? As soon as this starts, my internet connection starts grappling here. So
I know, it's terrible.
I'm on good now.
You're good. No. You're good. Keep going. You're good. Mark.
Yep.
You have, besides being an amazing DJ who might be picked up by an awesome label, who knows? Mark is also one of our top agents out here. We've known each other for like 5 years, and he has some of the most amazing stories from online leads that come through Chime. So tell us one of the cool ones while we're waiting for Phil, buddy.
Dude, there's this it's been a good ride. There's this one time where this lead came in, and they're looking at, 6, 7, 8, 10, $15 million properties, and I'm like, let's see what happens here. And I hit him up. I said, hey, look, I saw you looked at this house a few times. You want to go check it out? And the lead said, yeah. I was like, cool, let's go. So we went to go check it out, and we ended up actually closing an off market with them for 10.5 and an online 10.5 million for an online lead.
From Google PPC or Facebook? Do you remember through Chime? I don't remember. PPC. I was going through some scripts because a lot of people are like, well, where do we start when it comes to talking to online leads or just any leads in general? And I stumbled on YLOPO's, because a lot of our YLOPO leads run through Chime.
Right.
And I stumbled on this dialogue form, a script for buyers beginning their journey. We got the opening script and the closing script. So I just wanted to go through it with you to see what you think and how you typically talk to these online leads. So here, buyers coming in, opening script, number 1 or number 2. Number 1 is, hey, John, I see you were shopping for homes on my website. Curious, out of what you see available, anything stand out, good or bad? Or do you go with, hey, John, I wanted to introduce myself and reach out regarding your home search on my website. Were you able to log in and see photos? This is kind of like the text that goes out initially. Mm-hmm. Is that what you typically use as a scripting text, or what do you use?
Dude, I like both of those. I haven't used number 2. I might try that today, but why not? But I usually use something along the lines of number 1. But dude, I'm gonna try number 2 today, and I'll let you know how it goes.
All right. So let's go with number 2. If they say, were you able to log in to see photos? If they say no, then what do you typically say? Got it. Glad you did. Another. Oh, sorry, we'll fix it. Have you been looking for a home long? Oh, nice. Okay. And then you go down to the conversation below. I think number 2 might work, man. Number 2 might work.
I'm going to try it today. Why not?
I'll send it over to you. And then for those of you wondering where to get this, hold on, let me grab it for you. And it's like 9 pages long, buddy. And I got this from YLOPO. They don't know I'm giving it away because it has a $295 price tag to it, but
You'll be getting a phone call later.
Let me grab this link and send it over. And we got Phil back. What's up, Phil?
Hey, sorry about that. I just reconnected to a hardwire there. Let's hope it's better. Can you hear me okay?
I hear you really well, buddy.
Oh, fantastic. Sorry about that. You never know when the Wi-Fi is going to be spotty here.
Dude, it happens to me like once a week, so don't even worry about it.
Well, that Local stuff is great. They're a great partner with Chime. A lot of people use the integration with them. That's I love seeing their content here. They're a great partner with us. So it's I love seeing that.
Dude, for sure. I love them too. A lot of our leads come through there, but let's talk about open houses.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to share my screen here. Do you guys see the open house screen here?
I do. I got you.
Yep.
Perfect. Awesome. So this is the way you find a Chime open house. First off, is going to be I'm going to show you guys the web form, and then I'll talk about the app a little bit. It's a little bit harder to share the app via computer, but I'll show you some information. My kind of best practice with the open house app, I usually tell our clients, pre-make it before you go to your open house, of course. Just don't go to your open house, make it real quick or anything like that. Prepare, be ready for it. The open house app is best used if you have the open house form already pre-built in Chime. Now, how do you get there? Awesome. So this main dashboard, when you log into Chime, here you are. Everyone's familiar with this, right?
Yes.
You can go to the favorite airplane, which is the campaigns button. Then you see the dashboard for your campaigns. This is our infamous Michael Green account, which is our demo account that we use to show off Chime. You're going to go down here to the bottom left where it says open house forms.
Okay.
Good. Okay.
Then here you go, open house forms. I see we've created quite a few. It's really great for us to play around with when we need to. And of course, here you have all this. And as you can see here, we made multiple ones. You see all the different ones here. But when you're making a new one, at the very top, you can add new. Or if you have one you previously made, you can do edit questionnaire or edit houses. So you can change them as well. And like I said, I always recommend that people, that all agents out there, you make these before you go. You try to firm them up at least a day before you're doing it. The open house form or the open house app, really great app, but I wouldn't try making these from there on the fly. You know, I always say be prepared. It's best for you, best for it to be done that beforehand. But it's really great still to use it. Definitely still use it whenever you're at your open house, of course. But I just want to go through and make sure everyone knows. It's really good to prepare and make it first. So of course, I clicked here telling it to make a new one. It has a little fake listing here for me. It's going to input some information here. I'm just going to put in.
I have a question for this, Phil. Let's say we forgot, because I'm a real estate agent, so I'm just telling you how it rolls.
Sure.
Let's say we forgot to do this the day before. We're at the open house. We don't have a computer. We just have our iPad. Are we able to do this on our iPad super quickly?
You are.
Good, because that's what's going to happen.
It's a very similar process.
Good.
This kind of shows you the basics on it. I'll show that here next. That's a great question, though. We try to make it as usable as possible. When Chime was founded, we were very app oriented. We tried our hardest to make sure that our apps will always be able to do whatever you could do on the website. We still love and still cater to the app as much as possible. But when it comes to like the ins and outs, trying to build stuff, sometimes it's best to get your hands on the desktop and work it through.
Got it.
So here it is, as you can see, we have it built right here. You can make text codes for this. You can make promotional pages for this open house. Even posted now to our social studio, which is a great new tool we have now, which is available to everybody. You can also create promotional ads. You can do flyers, etc. from here as well. And it'll give you some more information here at the top, whether it's on the market, it's just listed, and it'll track the whole thing as as it goes under contract or if it goes sold.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So here you can edit the questionnaire. Let's go back to the right page here. And then here you can have generic questionnaires like your name, getting your potential client's name. Of course, getting their email addresses, make these necessary steps for them, of course. Then additional information, do you have a house to sell, your phone number, do you already have a lender you're working with? You can add as many as you want to here. I've seen people be very creative with these multiple choice questions or just customized questions just for, for the best lead kind of capturing. Let's take a look here. Also other small informationals. We made, with our demo accounts, things get a little bit convoluted. We add 1 million questions. You can add as many as you want. So you can take away as many as you want to. You guys are the experts in your field. So maybe some people want to keep it simple. So maybe you want to get as much information as possible. And this allows you to do that pretty quickly.
That's awesome, dude. I like that.
Yeah, it's super quick. Like I said, you can add as many steps as you want to.
So I have a question.
Yeah,
on this, specifically on this, only because we haven't tested this out, Phil.
Sure.
Once this is all set up and the client comes in and fills this out, let's say they fill out everything and they go through the home, can we tie the AI to then start having a conversation with them after, or not yet?
Absolutely. So the best part about this is once you have the lead capture, you can have a smart plan attached to this. You can have your AI trigger on these sort of things. And this is where I will switch my screen here to show another informational. Well, I could just show it on here too. So you can set, and here I'm going to my settings. I'm going to lead routing. You can set your lead routing rules to immediately trigger to open houses. So if you have a few agents that need to connect to these, you can. And with that, you can also set smart plans. AI can also trigger on specific leads as well. And from there, you can also tell the AI to always talk to these open house forms. You can always tell it to connect to it. Here, let's go show the AI real quick. Of course, here in the AI, you can help it with whichever kind of agent connected to it. And here, of course, we have all of our lead sources for the AI.
Nice.
But one of the big ones are open house. So
Perfect.
if you want to just work on these open house leads, because the summer's coming up, tons of open houses, you just want to dedicate your AI because you're paying per lead on the AI. You can have it just work on these open house leads because maybe they're the hottest leads you have. So it's a really great tool to help direct. I love seeing the smart plans connected with these too, where you have special drip campaigns like, hey, it was great seeing you this weekend. Here's some more information, and just have those small little automatic connections. So you can have a random drip campaign of text messaging or emails reaching out to just those people that you had go to the open house.
Dude, I love this. I know agents out here, and Mark probably knows the same agent. Santiago Arana out of the agency. He's a friend, and he started his whole career just out of open houses from Santa Barbara, then moving down to Beverly Hills. And he literally just had open houses as often as he could. And he's still like the #1 way for him to get business, besides now his referrals. The crazy thing is, we know that house. That's funny. The crazy thing is, Phil, is that his business is like 500 million in volume as a single agent with a couple of people helping him out. So that's the power of open houses. We just have to make sure that we follow up with the people, right?
Yeah, and with Chime, you can make these automatic drip campaigns with the smart plans and with the AI bot triggering specifically for any of these open house leads. Makes it super simple and super easy for you guys to be able to follow up, or just let it go and have the lead come to you.
Yeah, I love that. I love the automated part, man. So for those that don't have AI, is that when you get the Chime plan with the website and the CRM and everything built in, do you get a certain amount of AI responses for leads that are coming through, or is that an added feature?
We help try to nurture leads no matter what with the AI. To have it be more aggressive, you do have to purchase a plan, of course. We do offer free plans. We offer a free trial that is very generous. I always tell people, last time I was on here, Brett asked me, what do I recommend to people the most? Take advantage of our free trials. We have an AI free trial that is amazing. So I will recommend that. Of course, our CMA tool also has a free trial too. So I recommend using that free trial for it. I mean, I think the lowest tier we have right now for the AI is $15 a month. So it's super, I think it's a super great price. If you're just using it for the summer season, all of our add-ons are a la carte. So you can purchase them, use them for a while and be like, all right, well, that's all I needed for this. And then you can call us and we turn it off for you. So,
Oh.
so it's never like you never get fined to the contract. Oh, you have to have the AI for 6 months. No, use it 1 month. You're done with it. Call us on the 30th. I mean, today's June 1st. So call us on the 31st or 30th, and then be like, hey, I don't need this. I just was blitzing my my open houses and I want to use the AI bot. I've got what I need from it. Cool. We'll turn it off. And
Awesome.
that goes for all of our add-ons like the dialer, CMA tool, etc. We do all this to make it as easy and as accessible as possible for you guys. So, you know, if you don't need it for 1 month, let us know. We'll turn it off for you.
Hey, Phil, do you think we could, in one of these, do you think we could try to stump the AI? I would love to do just a webinar on stump the Chime AI, just to see how powerful it is, but then at the same time, have a laugh.
You know, that would be a fun one. I think we could accommodate that. I'll have to set up an account just to have it ready to go, but I think we could definitely do that, Tristan. I think that'd be a fun one.
That would be I would love it, dude. I want to see, because it also showcases how powerful machine learning is through Chime. So
yeah, well, and you know, we talk about it all the time because we in-house made that program. So it's no third party or anything like that. We made that fully ourselves, and we're really proud of it.
that's awesome, dude. All right, let's definitely do that. Now on this, let's say we did 123 Banag Street and we're like, I love this one. I don't want to have to always build out a new one. Is there any way to just create a template so that it's just ready to go, or no?
So not so much a template, but these will pull from your MLSs. So it pulls all the information ready to go, it'll pull all the pictures. Say these are like actual listings for us. We have a kind of a fake kind of CRMLS kind of thing going on with this demo account.
Yep.
So if we had like a full MLS connected to here, it'd be able to pull the pictures here. It would be able to pull additional information. So it's not so much a template, but you can always go in. You can edit what you use. Like very minimal, unfortunately. You can edit some additional information here. It's all about mostly the lead capture and the house design itself if the people are there, right? So this part is a little bit more minimal just because, you know, we're more wanting to get people, you know, people registered so you guys can do your work showing them around the house.
I love that. I love that, man. This
Yeah,
is really cool.
so-
And I'm happy that it works on my iPad too, because I carry this thing everywhere. I actually have it in front of me right now. So that's why I
there you
asked
go.
about the iPad. I'm like, this is like a must.
Yeah, and you know, it does work. We do have it for Android as well, for you Android users as well. We're not just an iPhone one, so you can use it there. So let me show a little bit more of the app, but let me just mention the form a little bit more. So the form is web-based, so you could use this on a web-based questionnaire or anything like that too. So it could be multi-use. The app does have a cool advantage, and I'll shift over to the app now a little bit. Let me share this over here.
Cool.
And I'm going to show our great Help Center article. If you guys don't use the Help Center, I always recommend doing it. It's very intuitive. So whenever you have a question, if you just type in the early parts of your question on the Help Center, it's going to probably pull the metadata and show you exactly what you're looking for.
Awesome, dude. I love that.
So let me pull that up. And oh, I didn't mention it. If you guys don't know, I'm the manager of the technical support team here at Chime. So so if I go through this like a little bit like question and problem kind of idea, just let me know. That's a little too much.
Hold on, Phil. So you're the manager of technical support. Does that mean that you get to deal with all of the problems that we bring to you? Is that?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I've answered some of your tickets before, Tristan.
Well, you might. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Phil.
Phil, I think I need your cell phone.
Oh, that would be.
I'd be like, Phil, this is broken. Damn it.
Phil, give me your chime number.
That's it, right?
You know, I'm always accessible to you guys. Like I mentioned last time I was on. You'll see me answering this question. So our chat support is now live to every single Chime user. Sometimes I'll jump on there and answer you guys too. So, you know, use that Chime chat that we have now in chat. It's amazing. We love it. People really seem to like it. We love quick question and answers. Our average answer time is like, I think like 48 seconds. So it's pretty quick right now. So please give that a go. It's pretty great. Sorry, a little plug in there for Chime chat.
Dude, I love that. I saw when that came out. I was really excited about that.
Yeah. We're really stoked with it. And we get questions about things like this open house app. So if you guys see right now, do you guys see my screen for the open house tablet app?
No.
Wait,
No.
yeah.
Wait, we see the screen open house tablet app. Sorry. I thought you meant, do we
No.
see your iPad screen? No, got it.
No, I wish I did. I don't have a way to share that here. So the app is a really kind of, it looks very much so like the tablet, the form kind of Chime itself. If you're looking for it in the Google Play Store or the App Store, you're going to be looking for this icon right here. It's different from the regular Chime CRM icon, so be aware. We also provide the links here. So if you're having a hard time finding it, go to the Help Center, type in the tablet app. This will be the first option. You can click and get a direct download if you need it. Of course, you need to log in with your account. Be sure you have that information. And how it works, here we go. It looks very similar to the rest of it. It just looks like the open house form itself. As you can see here, the options to add new ones are at the bottom instead of the top.
Cool.
Gives you some options here. You can also edit from these screens. You can also delete if you need to do it. So you could do this on the fly. Say you have a tablet that has an internet connection. I know it's like 50-50. Some people do, some people don't. I feel like more now than ever, they usually come with a default now, I feel like. But if you need to, you could do it. You can get it online from there. If you had to build a manual photo, if you don't have internet connection, you could do it that way too. And now this is where it kind of goes into the ins and outs of the app. The important thing about the app is you can collect data while you have no internet connection. And that's why we made the app. So our users can go ahead, they can get it ready, they can have an open house form ready to go. They go to their open house, they launch the app, they have it ready to go. And let me show what it looks like here. Sorry for going through here. Is what it looks like. They have the app open or ready to go on the computer or on their tablet, but they have no internet connection. Absolutely fine. Chime will collect that data. And as soon as that tablet's reconnected to internet, it will load all the data and sync it into the rest of your Chime account. So you don't lose any data. And we make it really obvious whether or not it's been loaded or not. Here, I'll show you this too, because this is an important thing to note. And also here, as you can tell, we also allow for visitors to add little notes or anything like that, so you can get as much data as you want to. But let's go here. Perfect. So say you're back at your office, you got the iPhone or the iPad back into connection to the Wi-Fi there. You can see what's connected. So as you can see, that top one, that top open house has it all synced. The bottom one, not synced yet. Now, I would love to put on my technical support hat here real quick.
Okay.
One of the things that I get calls about for this app is like, oh, my leads haven't synced yet or anything like this. Well, mostly we haven't given the app time to sync with everybody else, right? So I always tell our clients, turn on your app, let it sync, let it get its information. Because, you know, a lot of times you go home or you go back to the office, wherever you're have the internet connection, you just figured, oh, the app or the tablet's connected, it's going to be fine. No, you need to go in, you need to open the app, you need to let it sync and then go from there. So don't be scared, you don't see those leads right away. Just turn on the tablet app and let it go and let it sync. So I say give it like an hour after you're home, and then it should sync fully.
Okay. I love that.
Cool.
And that's just my technical support hat. But as you see here, we make it very obvious which ones are synced or not. And then if you're back in your Chime CRM on your desktop computer, you can see from the open house form that when leads aren't fully loaded or not. And from there, you can tell it to, hey, you need to load these leads. And it'll give you the opportunity to load these leads. So it's like, hey, these haven't fully synced yet. Do you want to sync now? And if you guys see my screen, the pop-up here, we try to make it very obvious when they haven't connected. We want you guys to get these leads. And then it'll also give you a reason. So maybe a lead that you've been talking to a whole lot comes to the open house and re-registers. We're not going to make a duplicate lead for you, but we're going to tell you, hey, you had a lot of duplicate leads at this one. You knew a lot of these people were already at your open house. So, which is good, but you get to see who's coming to your open house then at that time. So like, oh, a lot of these people I've talked to a lot.
Mm-hmm. I love that, dude.
And of course, yeah. So like I said, it's pretty generic, pretty basic. We try to make it as user-friendly as possible. That is our goal at all times. You know, you guys are so busy. We want to make sure that you guys are able to connect and get through your workday as quickly as possible and not have to worry about anything.
I like that.
Awesome.
This is really good, man. This helps. This makes me feel like it's a lot easier to use only because it's so mobile friendly.
You know, I would say one of the biggest things that people worry about when they start with Chime is that they're terrified. It's a huge product, right?
It
There's
is.
so much to Chime. There's so many buttons. Oh my gosh. I get so much. I would say once a day we get a call with a newer agent who's a little bit overwhelmed. And it's our goal to help you guys through it. We'll walk you through it. We'll help you be successful. We want you guys to do great. And so don't be scared. Just dive right in and just watch each step. We tried our hardest to make sure you can see each step. And if you have a problem, chat us, call us. We're here for you. We have really great hours, 7 to 7, Monday through Friday. Actually, it's 7 days a week now. And we're always someone here to help you. So it's, any small questions or anything like that. Like I said, utilize that chat function, super quick and easy. And we all try to be as good as we can and experts for this.
So question about the chat function. Is
Sure.
it partial AI just to see where the kind of like filter the questions and then it goes to a human, or is it always a human?
Good question. Almost. We're almost there. Right now, you're immediately talking to a human. So
Okay.
no waiting with the AI. But as the world progresses with with AI and everything like that, we're looking to actually use our own technology to help with that.
That's smart because then you can field questions super quick.
Mhm.
Exactly.
I love that.
And we're just trying to make it as usable as possible because we want you guys to be successful.
I love that, man. Thank you for doing this. All right. So when are you jumping back on with us? Because I want to talk all about AI. I want to talk all about the back end that a lot of us don't use, a lot of the smart
Okay.
plans, a lot of that automation, because I really feel like we're seeing the industry go two routes. One, massive mega teams outproducing any numbers that brokerages ever produce, which is crazy, right?
Mhm.
And then we're still seeing the mega agents survive, but that's because they're surrounding themselves with the right tech and the right staff. So this is why I love the automated part, because any route you go, you need the automation, right? So I'd like to talk more about smart plans, AI, and just everything on the back end that allows us to run our business more smoothly.
I'd gladly be here once a month for you guys, and we can go over one of those each month or whatever you guys want to. I'm here for you guys, and I'd love to do this once a month.
All right, let's do
Cool.
that, dude. Let's bring you on.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. I love that we're able to come here and help you guys and talk. Like I said before, my staff and I are starting to watch the user forum more. We're trying to, be able to jump in there and answer questions when we can. Of course, chat. We're hoping to be accessible to you guys as quickly as possible. We get
Perfect.
thousands of calls, thousands of emails from you guys a month, and we always try to answer them as quick as possible. But we're always here for you. And like I said, feel free to at me in the Facebook group. If you guys ever have a critical question or something like that, if it's something big, most likely we already know and already working on it. But we're always here for you guys to help. And I would love to be on here once a month to help you guys, or to explain more about this huge platform and make sure every agent's successful.
Thanks, man. I have a question. How long have you been with Chime, Phil?
A little over a year now. So I'm kind of one of those kind of people that jump into a business at the very bottom and I try to work my way up. I came from hospitality and I was like just a reservation person, and then I became the director of IT and technology for the company. And here I started just as a technical support representative myself, and I'm now the manager of tech support. So it's
Did you always have a kind of like some type of a tech background or understanding of technology, or
I
are
made
you
my
here
first
more?
website in third grade.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So
I've
yeah,
always been kind of geeky. I was one of those people that tried really hard to do computer science and stuff like that in college. And then I found out that math is really hard. When they make you start doing those advanced math classes. And so I kind of diversified, and I did a little bit of everything. I've been in management for an extremely long time in different fields, but I've always jumped back in technology. So I've always been like a manager, but also IT manager at the same time. And so coming to Chime has been kind of like a dream for me, because now I help manage and make sure I can have an awesome team here growing, and make sure everyone's super successful internally. But at the same time, I can make sure that you guys are doing great too. And I can make sure that technology here and everything is growing as well.
nice, man. Well, I love having you on. Thanks so much, buddy. And then If Mark texts you too much, just let me know. We'll talk about that after.
I have you blocked. Don't worry.
Don't tell him.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks,
Later.
Tristan. Have a good one. Mark, thank you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.